Hello everyone. Welcome. It's not just another day. And this is not just another video. I believe this video is a sign. It's a message from the universe. It found you for a reason. Maybe you are feeling tired of the same routine every day, tired of wasting time, tired of feeling stuck. Maybe you feel unseen or unmotivated. But listen to me. This is your moment. Before we start our story today, I want you to do something. Please, close your eyes, just for 5 seconds. And I want you to think about your goals, your dreams. Think about the version of yourself, the person you wish you were. Okay, now open your eyes, because I guarantee you, if you watch this video until the end, if you truly listen deeply and feel these words, you will never be the same again. This is not just a motivational video. This is a wake-up call. A wake-up call to every soul who knows they were meant for more. This is your reminder. You have one life, one shot. There is no second chance. And if you waste it, there is no one to blame but you. So, if you are ready to change your life, if you are ready to feel that fire in your chest again, then stay with me. And just before we begin, if you are finding this space helpful and you want to continue this journey with us, please think about subscribing to the channel. I promise you, this channel is not for the ordinary. It is for those who want to rise. And I would be so happy to have you with us for the next story. All right, let's begin. And yes, this video will also help you improve your English. You will learn powerful words, real-life expressions, and strong messages, all in simple, clear English. So you can grow in both your life and your language. Lesson 1. Master your time, or time will master you. Let me ask you this. Where is your time going? Every day, you get 24 hours. Rich or poor, young or old. Time is the only thing in life that is completely fair. Everyone gets the same. But how you use it? Well, that's where everything changes. Think about it. Imagine a person who wakes up at 6:00 a.m. They plan their day. They read. They work out. They study. They are building skills. They are building their future. And now, imagine another person. This person wakes up at 11:00 a.m. They scroll through Instagram. They complain. They watch Netflix, eat junk food, and then sleep again. They both had the same 24 hours. But one is building an empire. The other is building regret. Look at Elon Musk. He runs multiple billion-dollar companies, and he still works 80 to 100 hours every week. He does not say, "I don't have time." He makes time. It's a simple truth. It is not that you don't have time. It is just that you are giving your time to the wrong things. So how do you master your time? First, wake up early. Even just 1 extra hour can change your life. Use that time to work on you. Second, make a daily schedule. Without a plan, your day will control you. Write down 3 things you must do every day. Third, cut out the time wasters. Limit social media. Stop the useless scrolling or the gossip. Protect your energy. Spend time with people who help you grow, not people who drain you, is the dead time, while you are commuting, or walking, or eating. Listen to audiobooks, plan your day, or just reflect. Remember, time is your life in disguise. To waste time is to waste your life. Lesson 2. One life, one chance. This is not a video game. You do not get another round. You get one life, and it is happening right now. Most people, they live like they will live forever. They keep saying, someday I will do that. But someday is not on the calendar. Let this sink in. Let it hit you hard. There are people in hospitals right now crying just for one more day, one more chance. But you have today. What are you doing with it? Steve Jobs, one of the greatest minds of our time, he once said, "Remembering that I'll be dead soon is the most important tool I've ever used to make big life decisions." That is deep. He lived every single day as if it were his last. And look at what he created. Do you want to start a business? Do it. Do you want to learn English? Start now. Do you want to move to a new city? Go. Stop waiting for the right time. The right time, it is a lie. How can you live like you only have one chance? Try this. Write your deathbed wish. If you died tomorrow, what would you regret not doing? Do that first. Every morning ask yourself, if today is my last day, how will I live it? Take one scary step every day. Message that client. Start that course. Talk to that person. Stop asking for permission. This is your life. Own it. Say this to yourself. I refuse to leave this earth without giving the world everything that is inside me. Lesson 3. You are your problem, and you are your solution. This one might hurt a little, but it is something you need to hear. Your biggest enemy. It is not your parents. It is not your friends. It is not the government or the economy. It's you. The excuses, the laziness, the fkur, the self-doubt, the procrastination. It is not life that is stopping you. It is how you respond to life. For example, Oprah Winfrey. She was born in poverty. She was abused as a child. And she was told over and over that she was not good enough. But she did not wait for the world to change. She changed herself. And now, she is one of the most powerful women in the world. She faced hell, and she built heaven. You are your problem. But guess what? That is actually good news, because it also means you are your solution. So how do you become your solution? First, stop blaming others. Blame is a prison. Responsibility. That is freedom. Own your decisions. You chose that habit. You can unchoose it. Face your fears. Fear grows in silence. Speak it. Write it down. Break it. Do the opposite of your excuses. Are you feeling lazy? Get up and walk. Are you feeling scared? Do it afraid. Are you tired? Show up tired. You do not need more motivation. You need discipline. You need to fight for yourself, because if you do not, no one else will. And this is a very difficult thing to face, isn't it? That idea that we are the ones in our own way. I would love to know what you think about this. What is one small excuse you have been telling yourself? And what is one action you can take today to become your own solution? Please share your thoughts in the comments. It's a safe space, and I think we can learn a lot from each other. Lesson 4. It's now or never. Let's stop lying to ourselves. Someday is not coming. You keep telling yourself you will start next week or next year. You will chase your dreams once your situation is better. But deep inside, you know that is not true. If not now, then when? This moment, this very second, is all you truly have. Tomorrow is not promised. Next month is not guaranteed. You are waiting, but life is not. There's an example. A boy in his early 20s. He once dreamed of becoming a dancer, but he kept saying, "I'll start next month. First I'll lose some weight. Then I'll join the classes." Months passed, then years passed. One day, he was in a car accident. His leg was permanently injured. His dream was gone. Forever. The worst pain in life is not failure. It is regret. Please understand this deeply. You are not too late. You are just late if you keep waiting. Whatever it is you want to do, start your business, learn that skill, improve your health, fix your relationships, speak in English. Do it now. Here are some solutions. How to apply now or never to your life. Set a 24-hour rule. If you have a goal, take one action. 1. Within 4 hours. No excuses. No delay. Action builds momentum. Create urgency. Put your goals on paper and set a scary deadline. Fear can push you when motivation fades. Imagine your future if you do not act. Visualize yourself 5 years later, still stuck in the same life. Is that what you want? Use the 5-second rule. When you want to do something, just count. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and do it. Immediately. Do not let your brain talk you out of it. Every time you say later, you are killing your dream. Say this instead: if I do not change now, I will never change. Lesson 5. Don't think, just do. Let's be honest. Everyone has problems. Some people have family problems. Some have health issues. Others have financial struggles. You are not alone in this. But the difference between those who grow and those who stay stuck is action. While you are thinking, planning, overthinking, someone else is out there doing. They are scared too, but they move anyway. For example, there is a girl named Clara. She grew up in a toxic home. Her father was an alcoholic. Her mother was always sick. She had no money, no support. But every morning, she woke up at 5 a.m. She cleaned houses. She went to college. She studied late into the night. She did not sit and cry about her life. She did not think, "Why me?" She just did what had to be done. Today, she runs her own beauty salon. She has her own house. She made it. Not because her life was easy, but because she did not wait to feel ready. Thinking too much is the killer of dreams. So, here are the solutions. How to just do it in real life. Write down your problems. Then, next to them, write your actions. No matter what you are going through, always ask, what can I still do today? Do one small task, even when you feel hopeless. Clean your room. Go for a walk. Speak in English with one person. Stop trying to feel motivated first. Action. Action creates motivation, not the other way around. Repeat this mantra, this phrase, every day. I will do it scared. I will do it tired. I will do it broken, but I will do it. You do not need a perfect life to move forward. You just need to move. Lesson 6. Become a monster for your goals. Now this may sound strange, but if you want to succeed, you cannot be soft. You cannot be a people pleaser. You cannot be lazy and afraid of hard work. You need to become a monster for your dreams. A beast. Someone who wakes up with a fire in their eyes. someone who simply cannot be stopped. I don't mean angry or evil. I mean dangerous in a good way. Someone who refuses to quit. For example, there was a skinny, quiet boy in Brazil. He was bullied in school, always ignored. At 18, he decided he had enough. He joined a gym. He started reading books. He studied 10 hours a day. He built discipline like a soldier. He became a monster. Not to destroy others, but to protect his own future. So, here are the solutions. How to become a monster for your dreams. Train your body and your mind every day. Workout. Read Wake Up Early or Suffer with a Purpose. Cut out your weak habits. No more scrolling for 4 hours. No more begging for attention. Say no often. Protect your time like your life depends on it. Because it does. Feed your hunger. Remind yourself every day, nobody is coming to save me. I must become powerful. Say it out loud. I will become unstoppable. I will become dangerous for my dreams. I will become a monster. Lesson 7. To grow, you must suffer. Let's destroy a myth. Success is not beautiful. It is not easy. It is not always fun. To grow, you must suffer. For example, a man named Alex lived in a tiny village. His dream was to become a software engineer, but he had no computer, no internet. So he walked 5 kilometers, every day, to a small cyber cafe. He sat for hours, learning coding from free websites. People mocked him. His shoes had holes in them. He often ate only 1 meal a day, but he kept going. After 3 years, he got an online internship. Then, a job offer. Today, he works for a US company, right from his village. He suffered. He struggled. But he grew. Here are the solutions. How to use suffering for your growth. Choose your suffering. You see, you can suffer in laziness, or you can suffer in discipline. One gives you regret. The other gives you reward. Do not run from pain. Sit with it. Learn from it. Pain is your mirror. Make pain your partner. Every time it hurts, say, "Good. That means I am growing." Remind yourself, no pressure, no diamonds, no fire, no gold. Your suffering today is the strength you will carry tomorrow. So, embrace the pain, because your future self is begging you not to quit. Lesson 8. The winner's mentality. Let me tell you what the winner really is. A winner is not just someone who wins a medal or a trophy. It is someone who wins over their excuses, over their bad habits, over their weak thinking, over their fears, every single day. A winner's mentality means you refuse to quit. Sit no matter how tired you are. You refuse to say, "I can't," even when everything is against you. You refuse to settle for average, even when average is comfortable. Understand this. Winners are not born. They are built. They are made. Through loneliness, through hard days, through pain, through nights when nobody claps for them. They do not need permission. They do not wait for perfect conditions. They do not cry over what they do not have. They build with what they have got. You think winners are lucky? No. They work when others sleep. They believe when others doubt. They fight when others give up. Look around you. There is someone you know. Maybe it's your neighbor, your cousin, your friend, who came from nothing. But they studied when you were watching videos. They worked when you were making excuses. Now Now they drive a new car. Now they bought land. Now they are moving forward. And you are asking, how? Mindset, discipline, a refusal to give up. That is a winner's mentality. You have to stop thinking small. You have to stop playing the victim. You are not unlucky. You are just not focused. Here are the solutions to build that winner's mentality. Wake up with a mission. Winners do not wake up saying, "Let's see what happens today." They wake up saying, "I will make something happen today." Refuse pity. Winners do not want sympathy. They do not post sad stories. They post results. Be silent. Let your success make the noise. You must program your mind, like a soldier. Train it to see only one option, victory or death. No backup plan. No maybe. Only one truth. I will make it, or die trying. Lesson 9. No days off. If you are truly hungry for your dreams, you will understand this. There is no such thing as a day off. This does not mean you never rest. It means, even on your rest days, your mind is still working. You are reading, learning, planning, reflecting. You do not waste time. You manage it. You have 24 hours every day. Do you know what 24 hours is? It is 1 minutes. It is 86,400 seconds. That is 86,400 chances to change your life. You think one lazy Sunday does not matter? Multiply that by 52 weeks. You just lost almost 2 months of potential progress. You think watching Netflix for 2 hours daily is no big deal? That is 730 hours a year. That is more than 30 entire days. You gave to a screen instead of your dream. That is why most people stay average, because they want results, but they do not want to sacrifice comfort. They want success, but they treat their goals like a part-time job. Let me say this very clearly. If you want something badly, you show up for it. Every day. Even when you are tired. Even when you are broken. Even when nobody sees you. Even when your body says, no, but your spirit says, go. You have seen it. That man in your town who opens his shop before the sun rises and closes it after the sun sets. He has been doing it for 20 years. No holidays, no excuses, no complaining. Now, his children go to a private school. He owns land. He is respected. Why? Because he took no days off. Here are the solutions for living with no days off. You do not need 8 hours of motivation. You need 8 seconds of discipline, just to get started. And then you let that carry you. Do not wait for energy. Create it. Move your body. Move your mind. Let your goals become your obsession. So strong that even rest feels like a distraction. Stop looking at weekends like holidays. Start looking at them as opportunities. The time when most people slow down is the time when you speed up. Say this out loud every morning. I don't get days off. I get days on. Let's work. Lesson 10. You must be obsessed. Listen to me very carefully. If you are not obsessed with your goal, you will never get it. Let that hit you. Average effort brings average results. Passion is not enough. Desire is not enough. You must be so obsessed that your goal becomes your oxygen. You eat it. You dream it. You breathe it. You do not need reminders. Your vision haunts you every day. You cannot sleep in peace until you have moved one step closer. Your obsession, it must make other people uncomfortable. They should say, he's crazy. They should say, she works too much. Let them talk. You are not building a normal life. You are building a powerful one. You know that boy who never goes out, who is always in the gym or in front of a book or a laptop. People mock him. They call him boring. Fast forward 3 years. He is flying abroad. He is running a business. He is driving a car you cannot afford to rent. Why? Because he was obsessed while you were just trying. Here are the solutions to becoming obsessed. Write your goal every day, not once, every day, morning and night. Visualize it. See it so clearly that it starts to feel real. Remove all distractions. Throw out things that do not help your goal. Toxic people. Lazy habits. Time-wasting apps. Talk to your mirror like a mad person. Say it until you believe it. I will win. I will win. I will win. Obsessiveness is not madness. It is focus on steroids. And that is what the world fears. Because nobody can stop a man or woman who is obsessed with winning. Lesson 11. Keep your mind young. Age is not your biggest problem. Your mind, getting old and lazy, that is. You can be 20 years old and already dead mentally. Complaining, negative, full of fear. Or you can be 50 and still hungry, still learning, still growing. Keeping your mind young means one thing: never stop evolving. This world is changing every single day. If you do not learn, grow, and adapt, you become useless. People who stop learning, they become bitter. They live in the past. They fear technology. They hate change. And slowly, life leaves them behind. You have to be like water, always flowing, always flexible, always fresh. You have seen it. That old uncle who learned how to use smartphones just to stay connected. He uses YouTube. He shares motivational videos. He reads every day. Now he teaches younger people. And then there is that young person, stuck in bad habits, scrolling, wasting their youth. Mentally old, no curiosity, no spark, no growth. Who is younger now? Here are the solutions to keep your mind young. Feed it, like you feed your body. Read, listen. Ask questions. Learn one new word every day. Do not be afraid to look stupid. Be afraid to stay the same. Speak with people who are smarter than you. If you are the smartest person in the room, you are in the wrong room. Stay a student of life, forever. Use your phone to grow, not to escape. You do not need a new body. You need a new mindset. Every morning say, Today I will learn something. I will grow. I will stay hungry. Because when your mind stays young, your dreams stay alive. Lesson 12. Do it alone. Nobody is coming. No one is going to save you. Not a friend, not your family, or at some magic hand. The faster you accept this, the faster your life changes. You have to do it alone. Yes, people may support you. Yes, you may find some help. But at the end of the day, it is you versus you. Your dream, it is your responsibility. Your pain, it is yours to handle. Your future, it is yours to build. Nobody owes you understanding. Nobody owes you love. Nobody owes you success. When you are grinding late at night, no one is going to pat you on the back. When you fail, no one is going to lift you up every time. When you feel like quitting, no one will hold your hand and say, "Keep going. You have to do that. For yourself. That means waking up when no one tells you to. Practicing when no one claps for you. Believing in yourself when no one else does. Building in silence. You want to be great? Stop waiting for company. Stop begging for approval. Stop crying for support. Be your own army. Be your own savior. Be your own motivation. Because when you do it alone, when you rise from the dirt with no one's help, that is when you become unstoppable. That is when you become a beast. That is when you become the kind of person that nobody can break. You started alone. You fight alone. And one day, you will win. Alone. Lesson 13. Nothing changes if nothing changes. Let me be honest with you. You can pray. You can dream. You can hope. All you want. But if your actions stay the same, your life will stay the same. That is a hard truth. Most people do not want to hear it. They say, I want to be successful. But they are still waking up late, wasting time, doing the same useless things every day. You want to change your life? Change your habits. Change your mindset. Change your decisions. It is like someone standing in the same spot, wishing for a new view. You will see the same thing unless you move. Want to lose weight? Stop eating the same junk food. Want to be confident? Stop saying the same negative things to yourself. Want better people in your life? Stop accepting toxic people again and again. You do not get a new life by living like your old one. You have to become a new person, a stronger version of yourself, a more disciplined version, a version that does not wait, a version that acts. Change is not magic. Change is a choice. Is it painful? Yes. Is it hard? Yes, but that is the price. And if you are not willing to pay it, then stop complaining. Because nothing changes until you do. Do not just want a better life. Fight for it. Change your mornings. Change your circle. Change your excuses into actions. Change your maybe tomorrow into I am doing it now. That is how you win. Lesson 14. Be delusional. Yes, I said it. Be delusional. Be so crazy in your belief that people laugh at you. Be so unrealistic that even your closest friends say, that's not possible. Because let me tell you something. Every great thing that ever happened started with someone being delusional enough to believe it could happen. You think Elon Musk was not called crazy? You think people did not laugh when someone said, we will put a computer in every home? You think your dream is too big? Good. That is how you know it is worth chasing. But here is what you have to understand. Being delusional does not mean you just sit and dream. It means you work, like it is already real. You act like it is already done. You show up every day with the belief that it is coming, even if you do not see it yet. You train like a champion before anyone knows your name. You speak English like you are fluent, even if people laugh. You walk like a boss, even if you are broke. You build your body like you are already on stage. You write like your book is already a bestseller. You have to be blind to reality and obsessed with your vision. Because if you only believe what you see, you will always stay where you are. Vision comes first. Reality comes second. Do not be realistic. Be legendary. People who play it safe, they die with regret. People who are delusional, they change the world. Lesson 15. Embrace the pain. Listen to me. Pain is not your enemy. It is your greatest teacher. The problem is, most people run away from pain, like it is a curse. But in reality, pain is the only thing in life that teaches you how strong you truly are. When everything is easy, you do not grow. When everything is comfortable, you become soft. But when it hurts, when it burns, when it breaks you down, that is where your future is being built. Look around you. Everybody is trying to avoid pain. They want success without sacrifice. They want results without suffering. But nothing great was ever built without pain. Look at a bodybuilder. Those muscles, that strength, every inch of it came from pain, from lifting when it hurt, from running when their lungs were on fire, from dieting when they were starving. You want a better life? Embrace the pain. You want to be rich? Embrace the pain of hard work, long nights, and failures. You want to become great at English? Embrace the pain of infusion, embarrassment, practice, and mistakes. You want to be strong, emotionally? Then stop avoiding heartbreak, betrayal, loneliness. Go through it. Walk straight into it. Face it, head on. Because guess what? Pain is temporary, but growth is permanent. And every time you run away from pain, you are running away from your future. You are delaying your power. You are denying your greatness. So next time life hurts, good. Let it. Next time you feel broken, perfect. That is your moment. That is when you build. That is when you become real. Sit in that pain. Feel it, cry, surfikim. But do not run. Is that going to fuel you and to make you fearless and to make you unstoppable? People who embrace pain rule the world. People who avoid it live average. You decide. Lesson 16. Phone off. Focus on. If your phone is always on, your mind is always off. That tiny device in your hand, it is the biggest thief in your life. It is stealing your focus, your energy, your time, and your future. You say you do not have time to chase your dreams, but you spent 5 hours today. You are tired. But your energy is wasted on videos that do not matter. You say you are confused about life, but your mind is filled with everyone else's life. This is not just about distraction. This is about destruction. Every time you touch that phone without a purpose, you are saying, I choose comfort over growth. I choose watching over doing. I choose escape over reality. And the world is built to trap you in that screen. Every app is a mental drug. Every notification is a chain. Every swipe is you saying, I'll stay average, just a little longer. But your future does not live in your phone. It lives in your work. It lives in your habits. It lives in your silence. Turn the phone off. Lock it. Throw it in a drawer. Break your addiction. Face the boredom. That silence. That is where you meet your mind. That is where your ideas come. That is where you start winning. You want to speak better English? You want to build a business? You want to change your body? Then stop watching other people live and start building your own life. The truth is this: you are not lazy. You are distracted. You are not unmotivated. You are overstimulated. And that phone is the drug. Until you get your mind back, you will stay a prisoner with chains made of pixels. You want freedom? Start with the first battle. Phone off. Lesson 17. Become thoughtful. The most powerful people are not the loudest. They are the most thoughtful. If you want to win in life, Do not just chase noise. Build awareness. Awareness of your thoughts. Awareness of your actions. Awareness of your time. Most people are walking through life unconscious, automatic, reactive. But the second you become truly thoughtful, you become dangerous, in the best way. Thoughtfulness is not about overthinking. It is about thinking deeply. It is about seeing clearly. It is about asking yourself why you do what you do. Why am I scrolling? Why am I with these people? Why am I avoiding my goals? Why am I speaking this way, eating this way, living this way? When you start thinking deeply, you start choosing powerfully. You do not just eat anything. You choose what builds your energy. You do not just talk anything. You speak with impact. You do not waste time. You protect it, like treasure. People who are thoughtful are not controlled by emotion. They do not explode. They do not panic. They observe. They pause. They decide. And then, they strike. You want to change your life? Do not just go faster. Go deeper. Sit with yourself every morning. Ask the hard questions. Watch your own behavior, like a student. Reflect at night. And most importantly, change what needs to be changed. You become a weapon the moment you stop being impulsive and start being thoughtful. You want peace? Think deeply. You want power? Choose wisely. You want success? Focus completely. And all of this starts when you stop reacting like a robot and start living like a leader. Lesson 18. You can change your reality any second. Listen carefully. This is not a motivational quote. This is a law of life. At any second, your whole life can change, but only if you decide to change it. 1 second is enough to say, I'm done. Done with the excuses. Done with the pain. Done with the old me. 1 second is enough to say, from now on, I go all in. 1 second is enough to say, I choose greatness. You think you are stuck? You are not. You are just repeating the same day with the same mindset. But the second you flip that mental switch, everything changes. Real people have done it. A man working in a factory decided one day to study after work instead of drinking. Now, he is a millionaire. A single mother decided one night to stop crying and start selling homemade food from her kitchen. Now, she owns restaurants. A kid with broken English decided he would stop feeling ashamed and start practicing every day in front of the mirror. Now, he speaks on stage. 1 decision, 1 second, 1 moment of power. You do not need a new year. You do not need more followers. You do not need a perfect plan. You need a brutal moment of truth, where you say, this is not who I am going to be anymore. That second you decide to get up, to show up, to fight back, that is the second everything shifts. The outside does not have to change first. The inside does. And once that happens, the world will follow. So, right now, this moment, this can be the second that changes your story forever. Lesson 19. Start before you are ready. If you wait to be ready, you will die waiting. If you wait for confidence, you will never start. If you wait for perfection, you will stay frozen. Forever. Success belongs to the brave, not the prepared. The brave. You want to start a business? Start. With no followers, no money, no plan. Learn as you go. You want to speak fluent English? Start. Even if your grammar is broken, even if people laugh. You want to get fit? Start with no gym, no equipment. Just get down and move. Readiness is an illusion. Progress is real. Real people did not start with perfect plans. They started with courage. A woman with no college degree started making skincare at home. Today, she owns a brand. A guy with a broken accent started posting videos. Now, he teaches the world. A student who failed twice started again, without waiting. And he topped the third time. They were not ready. They were hungry. So stop lying to yourself. Stop hiding behind, "I'm not ready." The truth is, you are scared, and fear is normal. But what is not normal is letting fear become your master. Do it shaking. Do it unsure. Do it wrong. Just do it. That is how you become ready. By beginning. By moving. By learning while walking. You do not need permission. You need action. Lesson 20. Stop talking. Start proving. Talk is cheap. Everyone says, "I want to do this. I will do that. One day, I'll become this." But talk, without action, is empty. It is noise, and people are tired of noise. Start showing them. You say you are going to change your life? Prove it. You say you are going to learn English? Prove it. You say you are going to get fit. Become successful. Fix your mindset. Prove it. Every day. Do not tell people. Show people. Show them by how early you wake up. Show them by how hard you grind. Show them by the way you stay focused when others quit. Show them by the results, not the promises. Real success is silent. Real confidence does not need to shout. It just shows up and dominates. You know the best way to shut down doubt? Hate? Laughter? Rejection? Success, proof, discipline, results. The world does not need more words from you. It needs to see you rise. Let your work speak. Let your glow be louder than your voice. Let your transformation be so obvious that people cannot ignore it. And if no one is watching, good. Work in silence. They will hear you soon. You want respect? Earn it. You want greatness? Show it. You want to be a beast? Then stop talking. Start proving. Imagine two people at the gym. One keeps talking about how he will get six-pack abs soon. The other one says nothing. But he shows up every day. He trains hard. He eats clean. After 3 months, who has the abs? Not the one who talked, the one who proved. Remember, words mean nothing without action. Let your results speak. Lesson 21. You don't get what you want. You get what you fight for. Wanting is weak. Everybody wants something. Everyone wants to be successful, fit, rich, fluent, happy. But the truth is, you do not get what you want. You get what you fight for. There are people who wanted to change their lives. They talked about it for years. Nothing happened. And then, there are people who fought for change. They worked, with a bleeding heart, with sleepless nights, with eyes burning from tiredness, but a mind full of fire. Those are the ones who got it. Life does not reward wishes. It rewards warriors. Let's say there is a young woman named Emily. She wants to become a successful singer. She dreams about it every day. She tells people, "One day, I'll be famous." She even posts a few songs online, but only when she feels like it. Most of the time, she is scrolling on her phone, comparing herself to others, waiting for the perfect time. Now, think about Sarah. She works 2 part-time jobs just to pay for music lessons. She sings every single day, even when she is tired. She performs on the street, in small cafes, anywhere she gets a chance. People laugh at her sometimes, but she keeps going. Who wins in the end? Sarah. Because she is fighting for it, every day, without excuses. Life does not give you what you wish for. Life gives you what you work for, what you bleed for, what you fight for. So, ask yourself, are you just dreaming? Or are you doing everything to make that dream real? Because only the fighters win. You say you want to learn English, then fight for it. Watch videos, read books, speak in front of the mirror. Write your heart out, but fight. You want to be successful? Stop complaining. Stop waiting. Start punching life back. Every time life hits you, hit harder. Do not wish. Do not hope. Hunt. Battle. Grind. Remember, wanting is dreaming. Fighting is winning. Lesson 22. If you don't respect time, time will destroy you. Time is not just a number. It is your entire existence. And here is the harsh truth. If you do not respect time, time will eat you alive. Slowly, quietly, completely. Every second you waste is a second stolen from your future. The job you want, it needs your time. The body you want, it needs your time. The language you want to learn, it needs your time. Your goals are waiting for your time. And if you keep giving your time to Netflix, to gossip, to scrolling endlessly on your phone, then time is taking your destiny away from you. Look around you. Do you know how many people are living in regret right now? Because they thought they had more time? They said, "I'll do it next week." That week never came. They said, "I'll fix it tomorrow." That tomorrow turned into years. You do not have unlimited time. You do not even know if you will wake up tomorrow. That is not drama. That is the truth. So, start acting like your life is on the line. Because it is. There is a reason successful people wake up early. They do not want a single hour wasted. Because they know you can get money back. You can get energy back. You can even get love back. But time? Never. So, stop being casual with your schedule. Guard it. Plan it. Fight for it. Because how you treat time is how life will treat you. A student wants to become a doctor. Everyone in his class also says the same. But while others are partying, sleeping late, wasting time. He wakes up at 5 a.m. He studies 10 hours a day. He says no to distractions, and he sacrifices comfort. After 2 years, they all wanted the same dream. But only he gets the seat. Why? Because he didn't just want it. He fought for it. He respected his time. Respect time, and time will respect you back. Waste time, and it will bury you in regret. Lesson 23. No one is coming to save you. I always say this. This one might sting. But it is the truth that sets you free. I always say this. No one is coming. Not your parents, not your friends, not your teacher, not some magical motivation, not luck. You are the rescue mission. There are people waiting all their life for someone to come and fix everything. But the reality is, no one is coming. And once you truly accept that, your power begins. You want to be confident? Build it. No one is going to hand it to you. You want to escape poverty? Hustle out of it. No one is going to lift you. You want love? Learn to love yourself first. There was a boy who lived in a broken home, an abusive father, an alcoholic mother, no food, no help. He did not cry for saviors. He taught himself, online. He slept on library floors. He studied while working night shifts. Now he is a lawyer, and he fights for children, just like him. He did not wait for help. He became the help. If you want a better life, stop waiting. Start building. If you want someone to save you, look in the mirror. That is your hero. Yes, it is hard. Yes, it can be unfair. But no, it is not impossible. The second you stop expecting rescue and start creating change, you become unbreakable. Be your own backup. Be your own guide. Be your own savior. Lesson 24. What you tolerate, you accept. Your standards, they define your life. And if you keep tolerating pain, disrespect, laziness, excuses, fear, you are accepting them. You are telling life, this is okay for me. Stop lying to yourself. You are not dealing with it. You are choosing it. You say, I'm stuck in this job. No, you are tolerating it. You say, this is just how my partner treats me. No, you are accepting it. You say, I'm just lazy. No, you are allowing that version of you to survive. Whatever you allow will continue. Whatever you tolerate becomes your new normal. And slowly, your soul will shrink. You will forget your worth. You will forget your fire. But the day you say, no more, everything shifts. The day you say, I deserve better, you start building better. The day you say, this version of me must die, the stronger you is born. The day you raise your standards, your life follows. There are people who walked away from a toxic marriage, with no money, no house, but with full dignity. And they rebuilt everything, because they refused to tolerate pain as normal. What are you tolerating right now that is killing your future? Identify it, burn it, replace it, because the moment you raise your standards is the moment you raise your life. Imagine you are working in an office, and every day, your manager gives you extra work that is not part of your job. At first, you feel it is unfair, but you do not speak up. You tell yourself, it's okay, maybe tomorrow will be different. But tomorrow, the same thing happens. A week passes, a month, now, it has become normal. Why? Because you tolerated it, you allowed it, and by staying silent, you accepted it. That is what this lesson means. If you keep letting something happen, whether it is people disrespecting you, your own bad habits, or a situation that is draining your peace, then you are silently giving permission for it to continue. Powerful change starts the day you stop tolerating what you do not deserve. Lesson 25. Starve your weakness. Feed your strength. You have two wolves inside you. One is weak, one is powerful. One cries, one conquers. One complains, one creates. And every day, you are feeding one of them. If you feed weakness, by sleeping in, by doubting yourself, by quitting early, by eating junk food, by avoiding pain, then weakness will grow. It will take over. You will lose years. You will become a shadow of your potential. But if you feed strength, by doing that one extra rep at the gym, by reading instead of scrolling, by speaking, even when you are scared, By facing what hurts you, you become a beast. Every decision you make is either growing your enemy or growing your legend. Let's be honest. Most people, they keep feeding weakness and hoping to become strong. That is delusion. You cannot scroll all day and expect wisdom. You cannot be lazy and expect power. You cannot gossip and expect peace. You must starve the part of you that is dragging you down. Do not negotiate with your demons. Do not explain your excuses. Do not justify your bad habits. Kill them and feed your strength. Every time you move forward, even when it is hard, you are feeding the warrior. Every time you show up, on your bad days, you are feeding the legend. Every time you choose discipline, you are becoming unbeatable. This is not about motivation. This is about warfare. You versus you. And only one gets to win. So, choose carefully. Starve your weakness. Feed your fire. All right, take a deep breath. Because these next words, they are for you. Yes, you. The one listening right now. The one who wants to become something. The one who dreams silently. Who fights battles no one else sees. Who is tired, but is still holding on. Let me tell you this, from the bottom of my heart. You were not born to live an average life. You were not created to just wake up, eat, scroll, and sleep. You are not here to just survive. You are here to build, to grow, to lead, to inspire, and to rise. Yes, it is hard. Yes, sometimes it feels like the whole world is against you. Yes, you will cry. You will fall. You will be rejected, laughed at, misunderstood. But none of it, means you are not capable. It just means you are in the process of becoming unshakable. You are going to be the one in your family who changes everything. You are going to break the chains of fear, of poverty, of failure. You are going to walk into rooms that no one thought you would ever enter. You are going to speak in front of people who once ignored you. You are going to turn your pain into power, your story into strength, your doubt into dominance. And when you finally make it, and you will look back, and you will say, I did not give up. I fought for this. So please, do not quit. Do not wait. Do not think small. Your future is already watching you, hoping you do not give up. You owe it to yourself. You owe it to the little kid you used to be. You owe it to the dream that still lives inside of you. Now, stand up, fix your crown, and go become what they said you never could. Because this world, it does not need more people who play it safe. This world needs you, your fire, your purpose, your roar. Now, go make your life a story worth telling. And that is where our message concludes for today. This one was a real journey, wasn't it? Very powerful, and a lot to think about. I am so curious to hear your take on it all. What were your final thoughts? Which one of those lessons, which number, hit you the hardest? Do you have any lingering questions about why a certain idea was so strong? Please leave all your opinions, your theories, and your questions below in the comments. I truly love reading them and building this conversation with all of you. Thank you for listening.